Need help? Killed a giant, sure, but now just facts about such as
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken.
To my mind.
No, they demand a sack.
We must wait for a clearer sign.
I don't need no...
Looking... where... Ceres.
Dunno.
I'm looking for Ceres. I hope she's gone to the village. But? I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalric's Clan Brockvar have... No, it's not. Great. Before she left. With what? Ah! Forgive me. A promising start.
Remember when that storm caught us in Ald's Bay? Aye, like it were yesterday. Ofcon fell overboard and near drowned. Udalric dove in the waves and sank. It was the gods directing him. He said that voice was wanted it.
Now here's a manly one. Not like me.
Fresh footprints. Could be Ceres's. Ceres. Passed out. Gotta get her.
What oh, my head.
Got hit with... Came to look for you. Taking you home.
I won't go and... The sword! Where's the sword?
You're not going anywhere.
I have to!
You have to tell me what... Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to...
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how you're
It would have, if I'd owned...
So what's this?
It's Brockvar. The ancestral sword of...
A curse?
Look, as custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brockvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige.
Guessing the old Jarl...
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended...
Got a feeling this...
Your feeling's right. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full...
Didn't hear? Or didn't want to?
Some folk on the Isle had the same doubt, but none would mind.
What do you think?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions. But I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, and it could have something to...
What did you plan?
I thought Aki's ghost...
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember. Folk have said Udalric's the chosen one. I believed it once. But now, considering...
Daring theory. Not...
Don't care. I don't believe...
Thought he earned those...
If you call the strike... I've asked him about it. I think not.
So you believe...
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki. And he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea. On condition it's a ghost.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea. Said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it. No chance. You're weak. Might pass up. This about?
So, did you find...
I found it.
After you, then. You and my da, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
That you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease. The calm and the quiet.
Stay out of trouble, or you answer to me.
Feeling any better?
Could you tell a trout from a chopper?
Killed a monster!
If only Miss Sven could be a hero like that.
of the trove.
And? Where's Yennefer?
Don't know.
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like... Look, there they are.
Horribly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember. What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater... It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his...
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices...
The gods, they're...
It's not the god.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skellige, our...
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to... More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize.
I didn't want to...
Angry you want to make peace with your brother? Are the gods of Skellige that cruel?
They are that just.
Justice demands you return to the dead what is right.
What would you have me?
Remember where Aki fell?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow... We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest.
No. The gods, they'll be...
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you. Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword... What do I look for? Did Aki...
Aye.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Clumsy sot.
Nay. Oh, we should probably look in the river. The silver's something.
You don't understand a thing. Our lads sunk a Nilfgaard ship full of loot. Think of the waves they'll toss something ashore.
Must be the place. Wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalryk. Not bad.
I've always wondered. What are you watching?
Grendel watches over Fland Beersec, the blood of kings.
Why'd you do it?
What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
What did the gods want?
They were angry, a voice said. You vile wretch. You did poke out your eye, suffer, and regret that...
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas...
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to...
My old home. They command me to...
The gods always demand...
Only that pleases them, so they...
The gods ever...
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream...
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that...
In my dreams. At times I see their...
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light...
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon them.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother.
What's wrong with it?
Can we talk somewhere in...
The guest room. Well? No.
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature. Very rare and very It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the...
Sounds unpleasant.
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night...
The haunted house, you mean?
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to...
You've seen Udalric.
What's this other...
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something when it realizes it's been tricked.
Great.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Well, maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful.
Might not be as simple as it seems.
What do you mean?
Udalric might not survive.
You think the Heim...
No, that would mean losing. But Udalric could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will... The more pain the Heim causes Udalric...
And the more dangerous...
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret, meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true...
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't have...
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can... Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only...
After you, then.
No reason to...
Let's look around.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent. Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent. Ciri. No. It's... Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared. Shattered. Udalric must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him. An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalric or Aki.
Geralt! Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Come up with anything? Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details.
Hope you know what you're...
So do I. So, can we start?
I'm ready.
In the meantime, get a fire going in the...
Aki!
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. Your skull.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You're disoriented, but don't worry, it'll pass.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
I'll go with him. He seems...
Good idea. Then what?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
What is it with you and Yennefer?
Nothing. I've just noticed that...
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around...
Though I will admit you're not all bad. You trusted me, a complete stranger nearly. Few would have had the courage.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell everybody in the Isles. They'll think I enjoy being dominated.
Farewell, Geralt.
See you, Cerys.
Birthday tomorrow. Turns out they spoke the truth.
Master Geralt. A guard.
Why was it closed? Is that thing?
Tis tradition. After.
Crach, make an exception.
All know what you did for Cerys and Hjalmar. Come. Crach awaits.
How's the mood in there?
Calm. Too calm.
How's that?
We've an adage here at Skellige. At a good feast, mead and blood flow in equal measure. Surely you consider this barbaric on the continent, no?
Not sure. Sounds preferable to dull banquets garnished with court intrigue.
Step careful there. I've as much right to it as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an uncrate's to wear the crown, it
should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
Show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Want your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcarls with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
Oh, stop your shite boasting!
Cerys! Hey! God damn it!
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Stubborn, fierce, mule-headed.
Exactly! True, Arnvald.
Don't see Crach.
No, went to his chambers.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcarls. Loosen up.
Maybe later.
You've no respect for our customs.
Beautifully wrought.
That whip.
Where these goblins? We like this. You hear the Black One's shit from afar.
You and the sorcerers are ordered.
Greetings, Birna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market, where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for...
Baran's son will not haggle for a crown that is hid.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
What's wrong with voting for you?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
May I?
You must, even. Come! I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking?
Definitely more to drink.
Ah, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple.
Something tells me there's a purpose to your hospitality.
Aye, there is. In the Isles, mead and meat stand to gain you as much support as feats.
If that's true, you can rest easy about how the vote will turn out.
I'll rest easy on the morrow, when the crown rests.
Saw you talking
politics. After all, naught else interests her. Wench tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Support?
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Cerys?
You mean, do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water.
Promised me a reward for help.
And I aim to keep my word. Here.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one. Hear that? Damn it.
That's not Hjalmar.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Da. Da.
Take my cloak. Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come?
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this. Dad, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilled. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden...
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna...
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
You're right, Cerys. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
I'll stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand... Wolf.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, his throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Then, from the other side of the room, we turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there.
We'll avenge them. Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones.
Pull yourself together.
Hard to say what exactly killed him.
How'd they get in? No! The gates were shut!
All right. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange. Something under the fur. A tattoo? Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls. All the horns are empty. Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid. Bodies massacred. Hard to tell who it is. Steingrim, maybe? Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead. So many wounds. No wonder Hjalborn bled to death. Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. Bowl's empty, but the scent's in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room. Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Cerys, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
Berserkers?
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. The stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Mm-hmm. Almost. We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
A disgrace. The camp we've not seen since the Red funeral. You died then. Not a Jarl son of a rum.
Freyr or a mother. May this... Mind if I interrupt? Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Mardrome related in any way to Berserkers?
Aye, but only in the tales told to children as they are put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage, but as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Saris wasn't lying.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind. Udalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various...
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him up.
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You've another name for it on the continent. Silasaib, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes. The last thing Udalric needed...
Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all...
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe.
Come on. We could find some clues there. We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages. Knew there'd be trouble. It was all too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end down below. Come, I'll show you.
The stench! Is that vodka?
The Hackerman spirit. Someone and several barrels of the
behind you.
finest. That's a relief. Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the? Shit.
The spirit! There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to.
Leave that! We must flee this place! We might have been burned alive.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end. There's a secret passage.
When Hjalmar and I were little, we'd play here. Once. Bygone days.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut in the...
No, but I've no Witcher sense at my disposal. You must have...
I try not to eavesdrop. Any... Someone walked through the mead. Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby, something else to follow. Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No. It can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants.
Look! It's him!
Grab a horse, we'll chase him. Giddy up.
Arnvald! Stop, damn it!
Doubt he'll listen.
When I get my hands on him.
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that!
Come on, Roach.
Oh!
Shit, he's fast.
Let's go!
Easy.
Quick! They're after me!
No time to lose then. Kill him.
Are you mad?
Not anymore.
Geralt, we need him alive.
Figured as much. Help me. It's not too late to surrender. Damn. Not good. Damn.
Why did you help me?
Because I want to hear why you betrayed my father, my brother, and our clan. Say it to my face!
No Ancreit should ever sit on Skellige's throne. I know you better than others do. You're hot-headed, irresponsible. Skellige needs stability, a strong king. Not the kind a band of drunken jarls will choose.
Curious. Never heard you voice that idea. But I do know one who never stopped saying it. And I know the colours those men wore. That was the Clan Twyrs. It's her. She's behind all this, isn't she?
Yes. Burner Bronn.
What was her motive?
It's obvious. She schemed this up to get rid of the other claimants. Slant, if she succeeded, Svanrige would have been left.
Everyone needs to hear this. Let's get back to Caer Trolde.
Will you tell the Council of Jarls of the plot?
I will. I was ready to die for Burner.
The thing will need to convene.
I've assembled the Jarls in council as you demanded, Cerys Ancreit. You claim to know who's behind the slaughter at Caer Trolde. Speak then. The blood of Skellige's sons and daughters. Whose hands does it stain?
Burner Bronn's.
The lass is mad. Do you think anyone will believe you?
You had them serve poison mead to the berserkers.
I beg your pardon. The servants of Caer Trolde are not mine to command. 'Twas your father who called for the feast, who assembled the guests.
There's reason in these words.
Have you any proof to confirm your accusation?
I've better. I've a witness. Arnvald.
Cerys speaks true. Burner commanded me to poison the maid. When Cerys and the Witcher descended into the cellars.
You betrayed us. The clan that took you in.
Good man. He's a servant to Ancreit, a lackey. He will say what they command him to say. He would lie for them even were he to pay for it with his head.
Burner speaks true. Arnvald has served at Caer Trolde ever since I remember. Loyally, like a dog.
I can vouch for Cerys.
You? Yet did Cerys entice you to cooperate? I can imagine how.
What did you say?
Calm yourselves.
After what I saw on Speaker Rock, I trust the Witcher more than I do you.
You've that right. But it's no proof of my guilt.
Got one more piece of evidence. Arnvald fled Caer Trolde, rode to an agreed meeting point. The warriors who awaited him there tried to kill him.
What's that to do with Burner?
Those men wore Clan Twyrsek colours.
This is no proof. It is inconclusive. Anyone might have donned our tartans.
Burner's right, Cerys. 'Tis all precious little proof of her wrongdoing. Alas, your brother Hjalmar also has not presented anything that could clear your family's name. We've but one path left to us. Holger, Lugos, it's time we quit this damn castle. Come, we must decide what punishment Clan an Craite will face.
You're making a big mistake.
Silence, Wanderer.
Wait! Mother, you bade me to leave the hall before the feast. Why?
Son, not now.
Why did you do it? How did you know? How?
Please stand silent.
You gave Cerys no credence. Gave the Witcher no credence. But you must give credence to a son who accuses his own mother. The massacre was her doing. She shamed herself, me, the family, the clan.
Svanrige, I did it for you. Only for you.
You admit to this deed. As the eldest of the Jarls, I cleanse the name of Clan an Craite, and you, Birna Bran, I sentence to death. You will be chained to a rock to perish of hunger and thirst, and sea fowl will peck apart your remains.
Birna had a lust for power, I knew this. But so strong as to commit such a crime.
What about Svanrige? What's his fate?
He'll lose his home, his name, his honor. He'll choose exile. Or death. But enough. Whatever comes, we must endure.
No need. Again.
I'll not take any more of this modesty. This is a land. And now, I must ride for Gedinate, for the Jarl's Council.
What do you think? Who'll get the nod?
Come with me. See for yourself. All may listen.
I do have a horse in the race.
As I thought. Well, let's go. We're just in time.
They've already started.
We gave King Bran back to the sea. Today, our mourning ends. Today, by the grace of the gods and the clans, a new ruler takes the crown. Let us swear her fealty.
I know some would see another in my place. I thank those who stood at my side. Here, beneath the sacred oak, I pledge to be a good queen to the ones and the others. I want peace and prosperity to reign in Skellige. And I count on you to help me fulfill that dream.
Cerys! 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 Cerys!
One of us, like you, went mute all of a sudden. No spell or
potion helps him. Suppose I could try.
Aye, good. That should do it. Scare, irritate. Whatever you wish, provided you do him no harm.
Tin pots. Stand to make a lot of noise. Maybe give him a smack once he's asleep. Hornet's nest. Maybe he'll say something if I put out his fire. Uses. In shock therapy, for instance. Silent. Oh, yeah. They ever try to cure? Not just. When do you lose your. Charming man. Doesn't look like talking won't get me anywhere.
Already, you. 3 years.
I meant what?
Well, it certainly didn't turn.
Lugos was furious. That was all this. Really like that.
A wee
class.
I knew you.
Brother, come here, Witcher. Thank you. Heard him screaming.
How about that? Beard down to his waist and a toddler's sense of humor. Good luck to you.
I had no one to talk to. Am I to go to Gremist each time I wish to chat?
Tis a good turn.
The clans will unite.
A Witcher?
They couldn't have wished for a better ruler in these
Thank you.
What's the new Queen of Skellige planning?
To listen, learn, and listen again. Then we'll see.
Good plan.
I must unite the clans. I'd rather avoid war, but if Nilfgaard aims to attack, we must repel them together.
Drummond folk might be a problem. I saw Lugos during the ceremony. Furious, to say the least.
There's always been strife between our clans. But I'm...
Keep my fingers crossed.
Welcome to...
What do you druids deal in these days? Looking for someone who knows some master alchemist formula.
And you're looking for Gremist? Never heard of anyone who would know more about plants and their attributes than me.
Where can I find him?
Here in the Grove. He's got a grotto.
Farewell.
meet again. So, you change your mind? Want to hunt the Crossport brothers with me? Easy coin for you.
Yeah, we can...
Right. Let's get going then. I like the way you die. Went well, I thought. Maybe you'd consider working together for a spell.
Thanks. Once isn't...
We have this winter.
Leathery leaves, rough to the touch.
They're not growing any younger, Bravest. You must pass your knowledge on.
I'm no trained to must get you in spawning ground. I shall do what I please.
Witcher?
Go in with that. Through the ground, Ivy. Leaves it.
Want to talk to you.
But I do not wish to speak. Leave. You distress me.
You...
Well, I'm not. I became a druid to avoid others. To not have to deal with them. Not to smile when I don't wish. So I shall be strict.
I want you to share your... I'm serious.
If you think I'll simply betray to you what I learned through years of sacrifice and toil, then you're mistaken. Deeply.
convince you somehow?
Oh, gods. You're as bothersome as a gadfly before a storm. The way I'm preparing to perform a rather tricky ritual.
Well, well.
Get off your high horse and listen. First, you must bring me a pimpernel from the Muskogan forest. Second, finally, convince Fritjof to help me perform the
This Fritjof?
A Vedamaker, huh? You don't know the... A Vedamaker is a druid who can manipulate the weather. Stop a storm, cause hail, make lightning turn your enemy to ash.
Spit.
As you must know, potential apprentice. Alcohol is the base for... Would you teach your grandmother to suck eggs? It's not any pimpernel, but the one that grows in the Muskogan forest. And if the rumors are true, a creature jealously guards all the herbs growing there.
Forest creature jealously guarding some... All right, I'll do it.
If you wish to be my apprentice, you must stop asking questions.
Nothing quite like a witcher.
Once I begin, you must all enter your...
You Fritjof?
That's right. And what do they call you, Witcher?
Me? Drifter.
Ha! A man with a sense of humor. I like...
Grimmest one.
A ritual? Well, this one... Look about you. The ground. See how dry... Wait just a moment. Perhaps you...
How? I'm a man of many talents, but...
I have in mind a different skill involving your soul. You see, Mother Nature dislikes it when you take something from her by force. She will defend her...
Sure, I'll help.
Agreed.
Animal sacrifice?
Should we burn folk at the stake as they do on the continent? Better a sacrifice of goats and sheep, I think.
How the devil would I know?
Skuka Svarm Fatna Hala!
Show me what you got.
Himmel, blotter Mäuler, Flacker auf Blitztal!
Damn, lots of them.
now.
Storm, damn it.
I've not managed a storm that fine for ages. Did you see the drops?
A little busy tending to the foglets.
Ah, yes. Unfortunately, they always emerge.
For the best.
If manipulating the weather carried no risks, it'd not give me peace. Make it rain, make the sun shine. This way folk petition me only when their need is...
I get it. There are times... Will you go see Grimace?
With pleasure. After a storm of those...
Raining fucking duck.
Nothing on the leaf still. Someone picked the bloom recently.
Another seeker of Pimpernel.
Another?
Gremis has sent countless young druids into the forest. They emerged drained, with a blank stare, and with no flower. I've asked Gremis to stop them. One of our novices, Ramond, has failed to return.
Listen.
Why not? I could...
Flower. No petals. Hoofprints, but a biped's.
Come on.
Flower. No petals. Footprints. Some fresh, others faded, all leading in the same direction.
Oh, no. Stop it, that tickles. Two can play this game, you horny goat woman.
Unhand him, hellish creep.
Calm down. I've not been harmed.
You don't know what you're saying. She's...
Nonsense.
I see through your lie.
Met a lot of succubi on the...
Not her, she's different.
Out of my way, and don't interfere.
What?
We saved you.
The hell you did!
Really believe that? Succubi feed on human energy.
Life leads to death of...
Incredible.
Happens a lot more.
You saw the Farewell, Witcher.
Musk and flower pollen. Strong scent. Ought to lead me to her lair. So that's why she's been picking all those flowers. Let's dance. A chapel here? Strange idea. Cyclops won't bother me anymore. Can look around peacefully now. Distilling recipes. Parchment's a little faded, but legible. Lucky. Bit of mash left. Wooden parts have rotted. Metal's tarnished, dust everywhere. Doesn't seem to be broken, though. Here's where the mash goes. Done. Now to boil the mash. Ought to be in. Time to cool it down. Well, turns out I'm quite the distiller. Did everything you asked.
Phenomenal, my boy. So, Fridtjof, shall we begin?
The sooner the better. We've a long night ahead of us.
The ritual is only for members of the inner circle. Thus, my dear apprentice, you must wait outside.
As you wish.
Ha! We'll make some. Aye, as the base from Mosh Gordon and spirit from him.
Guess the ritual's not...
Gerd, I thought I told you to stay out.
Circle, Smirkle. Let the boy have...
Fine. Pour you...
Drink hard and...
Yeah. I call it stimulation and a simulation. Let's start with ingesting toxins. Best...
I've practiced a lot of...
I'll make learning my secret method easier. Look, you...
Who said old age was a burden?
What do you want now?
Got anything to say?
I do.
See ya.
I'd prefer goodbye.
Blooms are late. There are very few bees. Fierce frosts we have this winter. Half the hives of speaker of. You know what I saw in the rushes here?
Would you like to pick?
Maybe. So long.
My good brats arrived here. The highlanders are following. Along their migratory path.
Someone must have brought them from the alternate place.
Don't you think I'll fall at your feet just because...
Can we talk? Yen and I went to...
Oh?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed.
I know. You needn't suffice to say Ciri was fortunate.
What do the Druids think of...
Uncrate blood is good blood. Yet Cerys is the first woman to rule Skellige. Ever.
Not everyone's pleased.
There are 7 clans in Skellige. Each would like a king. She's not as impulsive as Hjalmar. Thinks first, then acts. With Crach as her advisor, she has every chance to be a good queen.
You were made a Hierophant.
I thank you. The Skellige Circle chose me years ago, about the time when the old disputes between the clans were reigniting.
Job's been mainly politics.
Aye, but I've not minded. We care for equilibrium.
The war.
Well...
Hard to find any better as I see it.
The North is weak, true. But I've the impression the Emperor is dealing with some... Radovid is a madman, but a cunning one. He's...
Wouldn't happen to play...
Certainly.
Yeah, glad...
Lovely. My congratulations. You've a good... Here, take this.
Thanks.
You've a knack for it. So much so you ought to challenge Crach. I gave him his deck, introduced him to the game. But the pupil has surpassed...
Grant me the strength and wisdom, ye gods. Windblade.
What do you want, Nat?
Gwent.
If your question is...
Afraid of losing?
Very well.
one.
Are late.
This is a terrible cross.
You and the Morgan's birthday tomorrow. I've no clue what
Steve out of trouble.
A nice little axe.
Fifian.
Them supper knives are good for picking
Respect,
your teeth.
Witcher.
Axe.
Hey! Oi!
These
Telling
I got the look of it.
you've got the heart. She'll be a good queen.
Yeah.
To unite all of Skellig.
Thinking long term.
She's got a power.
The massacre during...
Thanks to you and...
Not gonna try to capture the...
They were but tools, Wolf.
You ever play Gwent?
Ha! Ermion taught me the rules and gave me a deck.
Let's play a quick round.
Know what, Wolf?
Thanks.
You might consider challenging a man in Caertrolda village. A worthy adversary.
Weren't enough room in the longboat. These continental dandies come a-strutting, then we gotta drag their corpses out of the inn.
Stay out of trouble. You answer to me.
Oh.
Ah!
Praise the passing day.
Hey!
Yeah. That caught a turn.
Last night was...
Engraved it. Melt this blade and forge it again.
Keep
My
loitering,
sword for
wandering
cutting,
folk.
not looking pretty.
So you're back? Wouldn't... Wouldn't mind. So long.
This here's a calm village.
Ought to keep an eye on him.
Ow! Watch it!
Well. Maybe we needed a spot of rain.
Gonna be trouble.
Brand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe. Hey!
Something I've always wondered.
Greetings,
yeah.
Aye.
Greetings.
Smooth seas it.
You a tailor?
I am.
Glad.
Wise.
Take it you're good with scissors.
It ain't something I...
So long. Hey, Shusta. Any chance?
Oh, aye.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, raining again.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe. Hey! Brand those swords.
Gonna be puddles.
Watch your strut.
What am I to do now?
Gonna be puddles.
Go see your friend.
Two clans.
A neighbor is one who lives nearby, not one who stole half your home. The Ancrete seized our lands.
In the days of Harold the Cripple. That was 3 centuries ago.
Doesn't change the fact they had no right. I'll rid Ard Skellig of Crack and his brood yet.
Gwent,
The gulls shut up.
show me what you can do.
Dying to gut you.
Rain all you will.
I smear your ass with
could.
Tired, huh? Turns out they spoke the truth about you.
Doors need thumping.
Respect, Witcher.
Mind your manners.
So you're back?
Wouldn't matter. So long.